you are trying to check the knowledge of Allah and you are trying to check why Allah write this and why Allah did not create us better, so we'll not go to hell. No, we are not to question. He's the boss. We are his creation. He created us. He sent it us here. Forget about the knowledge of Allah, that how big knowledge he has and how he wrote this all. No, it's not our concern. What is our concern? Is command. Allah said, Hunna Ummul Kitab. Okay, muhkamat, commands. We are the slave. What is the slave? The soil below your feet. So we are not going to question why, how Allah write it down, why Allah did not better not create us, so we will not go to hellfire. What is good is to follow the command of Allah. How old are you now? How many years remaining to your life? You don't know. Maybe you have one more day in your life. Maybe 1 year more, or 1 month, or 1 hour more. So forget about these issues. Come to this word of Allah. Follow the commands of Allah. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. You alone we worship. We alone we follow your commands. And we are asking you to pray. And these questions also had no limits. There are people who are debating for the 20, 30 years before in the old time. People have time. They can sit down in thousands of scholars and they are discussing all this. Never finish. Even I can wait here until 1 month. We can talk this. It will not finish. Because this is matter of the knowledge of Allah, which is, we cannot answer everything. What is important is to follow the commands of Allah. Focus on the following the commands of Allah. Magsunod na yung mga utos ng Allah. That's your job. There is no end for this. There are people who go in this, they think, they will either they become a kafir or they become crazy. They will be mental. Believe me, I am telling you. Because these things are out of our limits. Because Allah gives us a limit. If you go in deep this, you go and go and go until your mind will get tired. You cannot end this because we are creation. Allah is not the creation. Allah is a creator. Even going deep, even for whole your life, you cannot understand this. Why? For me, I know what happened before. And I know what's happening now. But I don't know what happened in the future. I'm totally zero. Even if I say I know the future, it is lie. Correct? But for Allah, it's different. For Him, there is no past, no present, no future. You know, one more question I give you. You cannot imagine. Allah knows everything forever. How you explain it? You cannot explain it. Everything Allah knows forever. It's impossible to answer. How is possible? Correct? Allah knows walang hanggang. Yung kalaman ng Allah na walang hanggang. After 1 million years, after 1 billion years, after 1 trillion years, Allah knows. How you explain this? You cannot explain because that's Allah. That's why Allah said in the Quran, if all the trees become the pen and all the sea become ink and you get this pen, put in the ink, write the greatness of Allah, the words of Allah, the power of Allah, all the trees will finish. All the sea will finish. You cannot end the greatness of Allah. I am only asking you one question. Allah knows knowledge not only the day of judgment. Forever. When you go Jannah and continuously forever. Allah knows. Your mind will be exploded to think of this.